Hello, my beautiful souls. I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you your daily tarot reading for January 1st to start 2021, the new year. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to remind you to head on down below and like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And if you haven't yet, I do want to encourage you to hit that subscribe button as well as that little notification bell. And I, of course, meditated on the energy overall for the day, for the collective. And the message that came through was sing it loud, sing it loud. And it feels like it is going to be a very expressive day, but also very dramatic. So let's get started. Let's do some shuffling. And we're going to pull a couple messages to begin from the Moonology Oracle deck. And I do want to take this moment, as always, to remind you this is a general reading for all 12 signs. So, do what you can to apply it to your situation. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else. Hope everybody had a beautiful and safe New Year's Eve. But let's get this started. What do we have, Spirit, to begin this reading for January 1st, Friday? Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have? Well, that one went off the table. A time to give rather than to take. Absolutely. It does feel like moving into the new year, 2020 was a bit of a rough year for the majority of us. Getting into the mindset of giving to others, rather than being focused on yourself. I mean, of course, it's good to improve yourself and your situation and whatnot. That's not being selfish, but at the same time, it does feel like a lot of us will be thinking about how to help other people, how to give back. And I really feel like that'll come back to you in a lot of positive ways, good karma. And it feels like saying, the overall message is sing it out loud. It feels like this is part of your individual way for a lot of us to get your voice out there, to sing your song, to sing it loud, if you will. And then communication is key. It does feel like a day where it may be a little difficult. You're feeling very expressive, but at the same time, it might feel difficult to express how you're truly feeling or to kind of put the right words into place for how you're feeling or what you're trying to say. Very interesting, right? But it does feel like communication is key. So just, although you're feeling things might be a bit dramatic or you're feeling very expressive, try to take your time expressing what you're trying to say, because communication is key. And again, it might be a little bit of a struggle for us. And then we have, you are good enough. Absolutely. You are good enough. And I feel like a lot of us need that reminder at times, and it feels like one of those days, when maybe you're trying to simplify things when it's feeling quite dramatic throughout the day. Or maybe, you need the reminder throughout the day that that you're good enough to get your voice out there. You're good enough to succeed. You're good enough that when you do sing your song, when you do get your voice out there and do what you want to in life, when you follow your passions or help other people, you're good enough to succeed. Let's continue and do some shuffling so we can pull 4 tarot cards for the day. And it's interesting because even though it is a very dramatic and expressive day, I'm feeling quite calm in the energy of the day. And you can see the same kind of somber expression in these 2 cards. Very, very interesting. All right, back to shuffling. Second shuffle. All right, Spirit, what do we have to continue this daily read for Friday, January the 1st, 2021? Wow. Bear with me. And we're going to pull the last one from the top of the deck. In Knight of Pentacles, it feels like to start off the new year this Friday, you will be thinking about how you're moving slowly but surely towards your financial goals, the completion of which. Maybe even thinking about more that you're moving towards throughout the year. Makes sense? So we're starting off with the Strength card. Love it. Love it. You start off the day feeling quite strong, very much in your power. You know, feeling very much pushed and guided to express yourself right off the bat. Feeling like, you know, you are, I'm seeing someone strutting down the street, loving your outfit. Maybe it's right off the bat to start the day, ready to show the world your stripe I'm getting. Ready to sing it out loud. It's side by side with the time to give rather than take. And I do feel like whether it was, you know, at the end, something that happened on Thursday or something that happens at the beginning of this day, you're reminded in one way, shape, or form from Spirit in the universe that when you give rather than taking, you know, when you kind of try to get into that mindset, like I was saying, of being giving and helping others, you feel even stronger at the end of the day. And so I feel like that has a lot to do with why you wake up feeling like this. Maybe even one of the revelations about your future you got on Thursday was about how confident and how successful you're going to be moving forward. Maybe even a reminder of how good looking you are. Get it. 6 of Wands. So you make your way to wrap up the first half of the day and you start to get some recognition and appreciation out of nowhere. It has a lot to do with your business or project or whatever you've been putting your efforts towards. It feels like for some of you, you've been kind of getting your voice out there or, you know, putting your stamp or getting your creativity out there into the world. And it's bringing back a sense of reward, again, appreciation and recognition, maybe even some financial and, you know, that kind of beneficial gain as well. Nice. Just feeling good, very strong, feeling kind of on top of the world in this first half of the day. We're moving on to the King of Swords to start the second half of the spread-in day. You might feel very strong again at this point in the day, feeling good about, you know, what's transpired so far throughout this Friday, even to, you know, just to think about how the year is starting off on a strong note, how beautiful. And I do feel like you're ready to sort of, it feels like you're thinking about all that you've learned. Again, but it feels like being aligned with this Strength card, you know, you feel more in your power, a lot stronger, feeling more confident about yourself when you are feeling rewarded, you know, getting that kind of recognition and appreciation from whatever you've been working towards, whatever you've been putting your efforts towards, whatever you've been waiting for some sort of positive reaction or even money from. Interesting. And being side by side with you are good enough. I do feel like you're being reminded at this point in the day by Spirit in the universe that you are good enough to feel this strong to kind of start yourself. You are, once again, like you were reminded previously, potentially, that you are hot stuff and that, you know, you deserve this appreciation, recognition, all this success. But it's just a taste of what's to come as you move your way, you continue through 2021. It's going to be a much better year, of course, than 2020. And we're finishing off with the Two of Cups. Your day is going to finish off with a soul connection of some sort, potentially even connecting with, maybe bonding with a clientele or a customer. Because aligned with the Six of Wands, you might even be connecting with somebody, a soul connection from your recent past, and letting them know, kind of being proud of your accomplishments, of this recognition, appreciation, success, if you will. Maybe even kind of excited to tell them about how good of a start you're having to the new year, or maybe updating them on your financial situation, maybe. So let's finish this reading off by pulling a couple messages from the Angel Answers deck. But it does feel like overall it is a day where you're essentially getting that proof that you needed, apparently, from Spirit and the universe, that when you sing it out loud, when you express yourself, when you be who you truly are on a soul level and kind of put your stamp on your life, your creativity, if you will, however it is for you, you know, and kind of forgetting about how everybody else does, you know, their own thing. You know, they're just proving to you how successful it can be. It just feels like we all each individually need that reminder to start off the new year on a fresh, kind of strong note. To finish this off, thank you, Spirit. Friday the 1st. All right, first and foremost, we have not the right time. I feel like this is very specific. It's not the right time to update somebody on your financial situation. All right, and it's not the right time for you to second guess yourself. Wow. Recovery. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, as we each individually start our new year kind of hoping it's going to be better than the previous one, we're recovering from all we've been through in the previous year. 2020 was quite difficult, so we're recovering. And so don't be afraid to do that in your own individual way. And so it kind of feels like, in a sense, getting your voice out there, expressing yourself, maybe even being a little dramatic, might be a good release for us. Interesting. I mean, of course, once again, you know, recover in your own individual way, but that could be a nice way to kind of get that out. Get more information, and it's up to you. There's an opportunity that will be coming in maybe throughout this day, or even in the previous days, in the upcoming days rather, where you are being forewarned to get more information. But it's up to you to sort of trust your intuition. And it's also up to you to come back to the overall message, to get your voice out there, to sort of trust that it will be successful, and that you, being you, is enough, that you're good enough, once again. And with that said and done, once again, don't forget to like this video and leave me a comment, as well as hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And I hope this reading is truly helpful. Hope you have an amazing Friday and beginning to the year, and I'll see you next time. Bye.